Friday. A lot of people eager to round off work and just go have a good time and ease themselves of the stress. But while you're planning that, I should let you know this. The NLC in Rivers State has said that it would embark on a strike. And the reason is not far-fetched. Very simple. Local government workers have not received their pay. That is the concern. In fact, the NLC says during a news conference. He also said that the union is supporting the stand national leadership way in the second of the state of emergency. What did it say about that? A few things to say about the salary situation for local government work. Don't forget that the convention for state workers that was supposed to also be implemented for local government workers. I remember at the time, there was some degree, some of the alley with the situation. Friend had reviewed that governor paid 5,000 at the time. Some had suggested 70, some had said, "Oh, I must be paid 85." That was that. How that ended, we don't know, because I think the few council chairmen I had spoken with on the show had said that they were working on it and they were going to pay 85,000. But there were others that did not agree to that. Well, that was where we were with the minimum at the low time, especially that they said happening. From that time to now, we are yet under an emergency rule, and so it means that workers have their salaries yet. We don't. We talk with the man. Thank you for joining us, and just to let off that conversation, so if you can start for us, it would be great because we can't see you. All right, perfect. Now, why is the strike necessary? As the chairman of Labour, can you let us know why it is compulsory or mandatory for Labour?
Whenever it is required, whenever we think that that measure wants or to advance on negotiations. So that is how necessary strike is. In this case, we're talking about workers being on salary and workers how we survive. So out of space to work. Is it going to give
I've had conversations. I mean, Labour. Have you had any conversations with the sole administrator to know what could be behind the delay and why perhaps payment is not being made yet?
I have not had any conversation with the sole administrator. I'm not.
So the saw that was asking for heads of comment and so forth, that did not include the workers?
We're not aware of that.
Well, there was a document that surfaced requesting that certain documents and spend.
City Crusade like no other. City Crusade like no other.
Andrew, and we still have with us on the show the chairman of the NLC. Look, if you haven't,
we're aware of the meeting that was called. We're aware of the meeting that was called, inviting all the permanent secretaries, and with all the local governments. This is what should not be paid.
Okay,
the funds have already been also.
The funds have also been released. Sole administrator, so we have the funds with the government, but we don't have.
Yeah. So after the Supreme Court judgment, in this process, so I think we have made process. So I think we have made that position clear before now. So whether the location was released or not, that position is clear before now. So whether the location was released or not, so we will not. So we will not allow members to find the midst of these crises.
All right, but are you not concerned about those people that say that they described what the strike would be as political? There are those that are saying that this is political. Political. There are those that are saying that this is political.
What is political about it? What is political about it? What do you mean by politics? So demanding. What do you mean by politics? So demanding for to do with politics.
All right.
To do with politics.
All right. Let's open the phone lines. Take some questions for listeners on Facebook. We are streaming on Facebook at any of those numbers or 0817-923-0002. It's a very simple question on the planned.
Now, let's correction. What was clearly stated is that if salaries are not taking a decision on that.
Oh, okay. Well said.
Our expectation is that let our members' welfare not to be affected. Let them get a salary as at when due, and let them not be. I don't want to be the grass that suffer when two elephants fight.
Okay.
So that is what I'm about here.
All right then. You have to clarify. So it's not that you're embarking on a strike now or immediately, but you would initiate steps. It could be steps that would help you show your displeasure. That's exactly what you're saying. So it could be a protest. It could be a strike.
It can also be dialogue. It can also be dialogue.
All right. Okay then.
Yeah.
Let's go to God's Power and Rumudara quickly. God's Power. Good morning. Hello, God's Power. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Andrew. Andrew, I want to ask a simple question about that. Secondly, Andrew, is he also aware that payment of salary is as the result of federal allocation and IGR?
God's Power, can you come again with the first question, please?
What I'm saying is that is I get aware that directive by the administrator that certain documents be presented some certain names of former appointees, and it is better that we are very sincere and truthful. It is better that we are very sincere and truthful in Rivers. How then would salaries have been possible to be paid? What was their action and the scheme to see for onward payment of salary?
All right, then.
That step should be what they should be taking now. Than threatening to go on strike.
Okay. All right, God's Power, thank you. And just to clarify, they have said that they would have to initiate steps to express their displeasure. And these steps could...
Good morning, my brother. The governor, the former governor, the suspended governor was still on there. But he has never been in charge of any administration that has to do with Rivers State. That he has to put some certain things in place. He has not said he will not do it.
All right, promise.
Why are you coming up with this action?
All right, promise. That's them.
The emergency of 18 affected everybody, including the workers you are talking about. So why don't they endure as other people are enduring? What about those that are not workers?
All right. Okay, then. My guest will respond. I'm sure he's taking notes of all your questions.
Is worthy of his wages. So if NLC are demanding that they should be paid, they are wrong. The allocation has been released, even again.
Chima, I don't know, go interrupted, perhaps by your service provider.
Civil service, they are being paid to local government staff. I thought he told us that they have released the money.
Is it interest to know what is happening in local government? It's one also. Local government have a process with a due fashion. It's interesting to dissolve all the elected.
Sure. I don't know what he's doing for him to. I don't know what he's doing for him to suspend instead of him to make suspend instead of him to make everything to be alright with him. Make sure that everybody to support that immediately. I'm telling you, I'm a river man, and I support anything that any decision that the labor leaders, even if they want to shut down the state, I will support that immediately. This is not right. You should pay what the river state workers. It's
all right.
And the labor leaders start on their ground and go on.
All right, Samuel, thank you. In Yenegua, Gift is on the line. Good morning, Gift. Go on.
Thank you, Jimmy. Of gift or aid. The truth of the matter, he has requested for vital documents. The people that made the truth of the matter, he has requested for vital documents. The people that will make this.
Why didn't? Because if there's a Supreme Court judge and we go on with everything as against the situation we have now, so why choose this route? It's same thing like when we heard one of the from the state of emergency. I'm like, if there is something that is impeachable that they think the governor has done, why not allow them to do their job? That's democracy. You do their job, like they are getting the impeachment rather than save the situation and best of emergency. In common sense, you would question that. I'm pretty sure maybe you go on. Please let's get clarity. Did the sole administrator say by himself that they are adding names or adding people, or did the sole administrator say that? Because it seems like on that say that come and tell us if that is the problem or not. Not for us to say it as if it's straight and very critical with how we put out very critical with how we put out our opinions. One more call and then I get our opinions. One more call and then my guest to wrap up.
Said that money has been released to him. Money has been released to him. So what are we going back and forth about who do this and who not do? What are we going back and forth about who do this and who not do that? You for and all the money in your hand and you pay these people. These are people who have been collecting salary on the 26th, 27th. So they now, last month they have not seen, this month they have not seen, and you're telling me, I tell the local government workers that, oh, the man is checking this. Checking what? The money is in your hands. The money is in your hands. Nobody forced you as a then. Then you were talking about nobody forced you as a then. Then you were talking about the AGF saying there would have been impeachment.
Very much.
Those that have worked, that is what they are saying.
All right, thank you. Let's go to my guest now. Mr. Alex, I'm sure you heard most of the callers and some of the messages and their positions. So let's get your response. We have about 3 minutes for that. So let's hear you respond before we wrap up.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me let's start with the issue of what are we asking? What are we talking now? I don't think that we have ever been quiet by not getting their salaries or their welfare is not protected by this judgment, that we have no option but also begin to put measures to protect the welfare of our members. For the National Assembly and the CJN to intervene in that judgment. And after then, when this issue of the emergency came about, you also see how our people reacted within 24 hours. The president of NLC and TUC immediately condemned it. So, because there is no how you can suspend democratic institution in state of emergency according to the Constitution. So, for us, that position has been affirmed even by the State Council, and we are not talking about the welfare of our members. We're talking about people who have not seen salaries in February till now. I wish that those that are supporting this thing are in the payroll system, everything, you find out anybody doing something that's illegal. Always the one with fraud. So happen the payroll, they pack them, this, you want to stop, want to do investigation, want to do auditing for a pay salary.
All right, Mr. Agwanwor.
We will not accept it.
All right, thank you very much. That's how we wrap up. Good morning again.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for Hello Port Harcourt. Calada is